Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Alpaca with Budget with Alpaca. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here today. I have been budgeting on again and off again for the last several years, and very recently decided that enough was enough and I wanted to get serious about saving and about our debt freedom journey. I am a wife, a mom of two, and I also work full time. I am a zero balance cash stuffer as well as paycheck by paycheck budgeter. If this is something you are interested in, if you are also on a debt freedom journey, if you are also looking for encouragement or you want to help encourage others, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel and join our community. Would love to have you here. And to all of my other subscribers, to everybody who has returned over and over again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. When I started this channel a few months ago, I never expected anything even remotely like this. So I just wanted to say thank you again. I'm truly blessed and every single day very shocked and surprised that people want to listen to me or watch me or encourage me to keep going. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. And with that being said, let's get started. Welcome, friends. We are in April. I cannot believe that we are already in April. Holy smokes. 4 months in and only 8 months left to go of the year. That's craziness. So with that being said, April is different than February and March for us. I get paid twice a month, and my husband gets paid every other week. So in April, our paychecks actually um, zigzag. That's not the right term, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. It's very, very late. Um, in any case, so his paycheck was today on Friday, April 4th, and my paycheck will be April 8th and then April 22nd. So it's going to be every other week that he gets paid and then I get paid and then he gets paid. So in any case, it's going to be a lot of bank runs, hopefully. And then it's also just going to be a weekly type of paycheck budget. So that's why it's going to look a little different than what it has looked like over the past, you know, month or two. Um, so that's also why some of this is not even filled out because I really wasn't even sure because it's been so long since we've had a paycheck like this or we've had a month like this where our paychecks did stagger. Um, so in any case, let's go ahead and jump into it. I do apologize if you guys can hear the noise in the background, and the lighting is a little different. It's because it is like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock almost at night. It's storming, and my husband is off playing games with his friends, so I figured I would take that opportunity to get this done and be able to chat with you guys a little bit. So if you can hear the rain, if you can hear the thunder, I apologize. If you can see the lightning flashes, welcome to the Midwest, right? Um, so if you are in the Midwest, if you are in like the southern states or anywhere where the severe weather has been this week, my thoughts are going out to you guys. I hope that you are doing okay. I hope that you were not affected too badly or at all. And if you know people that were, I hope that they are also okay. And it it's definitely April. So let's jump into it. Blaine got his paycheck today, and it was $1,773.17. That was with it's really holy crap. Okay, it's really loud. Um, I woke up the cat. All right, so Blaine got his paycheck. It was $1,773.17. That was with his promotion. He did tell me that he also got his annual raise just recently, and that he thought that was going to be on this paycheck, but it was not. So one of these next few paychecks is going to be even higher because he did get an additional pay raise on top of the promotion that he got. Um, so in any case, this is more what it would be like if he did not also have his annual review raise. So we'll see what it's going to be like. I don't know yet. And then we had a leftover of $17.18, which would have brought us to $1,790.35. However, there was a PlayStation purchase that was made. Um, so that brought us down a little bit, and I just had not gotten around to putting that in. So it was about $54. So our balance when I actually sat down to do all of this was about $1,736.35. Um, and then our rent, I did go ahead and decide to split that between his paycheck and my next paycheck, just to kind of alleviate and also be able to pay off some of these other things a little bit quicker. So that was $375. And then we have $74 for his car registration, $14 for our water bill, $28 for Quicksilver, 72 for Slate, 155 for Venture. And then I did go ahead and pay off, not pay off, but I did go ahead and make the two payments that were coming up due for a firm, which was $22 and $68. And that brought us to a total of $808. $808, which left us with a leftover amount of 928.35. Yes, 35. I can never quite read that last number. So then, that being said, I did pull out $50 for Harrison's, or for my therapy, sorry, and then $80 for Harrison's therapy. And he also has an eye appointment coming up for $150. I really don't even know if that's correct. He does not have insurance right now, so I'm not 100% sure what that's gonna cost us. So that's why I'm hoping that it will be under 150, but I am budgeting 150 with this paycheck and then going to budget 150 with the next paycheck as well to hopefully be able to cover all the costs that it could potentially be because I really have no idea. I have not bought glasses in a very, very long time. I should, but I have not. So that brings our total down to $648.35. And then I did also go ahead and spend pay off a couple of firm loans. This 143, I paid 142.50. That one was already on there. It was from last month sometime. It was like a PlayStation game or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was something to do with PlayStation. And I just wanted to go ahead and pay that off because that first payment was coming up here soon. And then this affirm and this affirm were two new ones. I don't know, maybe you can tell I have a different mic. I did go ahead and get some things that I needed for not just the channel, but for my business as well that I am creating and that I'm working on getting launched. And I knew that with everything going on and prices kind of being a little unknown, I wanted to go ahead and get that stuff now before things skyrocketed. So, with that being said, I also know that I want to pay them off as quickly as possible, and so I did exactly that. I paid, I think, like 10 cents or 15 cents or something like that in interest because I paid them off before um, really any interest really kicked in, and I paid them off before any payments needed to be made yet. So those two have been paid off. There are still two other two others out there that need to be paid, but hopefully that will get done either the next paycheck or the paycheck after. In any case, I'm not worried about it. I know that they will get paid off very quickly, just as these ones did. And so that brought us down to 170, 25 or 28, I think. Let's just double check. yeah, 170.28 is the leftover. And then I went ahead and pulled out 150 from the bank and left the 2028 in the bank as a buffer. I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm going to put the 150 towards groceries or towards our savings or what I'm going to do with it just yet. But I did go ahead and pull it out just so that way it was not looming, waiting to be spent. So, in any case, that is this week's paycheck budget. I will hopefully have another paycheck budget for you guys next week when I get paid. And with that being said, I think that is it. That's it. That's all. Thank you all again for being here and for encouraging me and for sticking with me even through all the chaos and through the rain that I'm pretty sure you can probably hear. And I appreciate you all, and I hope that you guys are having a tremendous start to your April, and I will see you all soon.